And hello there, and this is Kingoftryinit, always trying it. And now we're going to be talking about, contracts. Now, I know I've done contracts on this channel already and I've shown them all, but for the nature of this walkthrough, I'm going to get you through all the storyline missions, free to play, all the way through it without, having any issues, and obviously only using for what this account has given me. Okay, so I wouldn't have spent a single penny. Now, the reason I've got to show this is because if contracts come up, you must do them. They're really good for experience. They do end up using a lot of your heals because it tends to be quite a strong zone, but if you use the right guns on the lower contracts, it's actually 10 times better. You could get it with the lowest peer MVP, like level 9, and if you get anybody with a baseball bat or anything kind of crappy weapons, you just got to run back like so, like I'm going to do to this guy here, and you just won't lose any heals whatsoever. Obviously there are going to be times where it's not going to be that easy, or you're going to run out of space, which I'm just about to do because my MVP is weak. So I'm going to stand my ground and probably very close there but I could have basically taken a hit. But as you can see here, it's very easy to do the first ones, and it's part of the reason why people try to stay low level. If you're gonna stay low level, you need to die on purpose to lose the XP. I have also explained this already in the first part of the walkthrough. If you haven't seen that already, go check it out. It'll probably pop up on the top right of the screen whenever, randomly. But yeah, just check the iCards and that will just take you through the list, or wait to the end of this video and you'll get some videos options. So when you get people with guns, the best way to deal with them is just to find a weapon that one hits them or kills them as quickly as possible, because there's no way in this game you can dodge bullets without having a force field shield. At this point of the game, I haven't unlocked shield yet or force field yet. I have unlocked it, but you guys get these videos in a certain order so you won't see it yet. But yeah, the only way to kind of stop damage in that way is get a shield. Now the Razorhead Vandals, I will do a monster or a player NPC enemy series where we go into detail what they all do, but for now with the Razorhead Vandals, you want to keep as far away as possible and shoot them. As you can see there, they just took a chunky part of my health. So make sure you keep your health above 50, 60 to be even safer, so they don't one hit you. You do not want to get one hitted and then like go what, you'll rage quit. You'll basically rage quit. So they're the most dangerous units at low level. Everything else is a cakewalk. As you see, these guys aren't going to be an issue. This guy has a shotgun, just kill him as quickly as you can. Keep far away as well. If you're closer, you'll take more damage, so just keep distance. If you can kill them quicker in a different way, then go ahead and do that, but they won't stop shooting you and going for a reload until 4 shots have been shot. Obviously every time you see a baseball bat guy, it may take longer, but this game is so much about your food and water, not food and water, food and heals. Okay, it's so much about that. So if you can save it, then save it. So this is another Razorhead Vandal. Now the Razorhead Vandals with a gun, they come with a force field, as you just saw there. So that's what will happen. Now very rarely you will get a box in a contract zone. It doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it's okay. You're not missing anything. The chest in the contract zone tends to be rubbish anyways. You'd think it'd be absolutely amazing. All right, so now we've got a boss with, I believe, a machine gun. No, he's got a submachine gun. That's a submachine gun. That's not an AK Sue, because it's shooting triple shots and then stopping. The AK Sue's constant fire. Why has he got a submachine gun in the first contract? That's so dodgy. It's so OP. So yeah, that'll be the only thing you'll probably end up using your heals for. Obviously, as you can see here, I'm trying to reload my gun and still make the best use of my heals. So even though like you feel like getting lazy sometimes and just taking the hits, just try never not to. Just go all the way with it. And that's it. That's the contract, guys. So this is important. Do it. If you've done your farming, which I've explained in the first walkthroughs or the first parts of the walkthrough, then obviously get that to maximum. Contract, do that as soon as you can whilst you're waiting for your stars to go back down the other zone. And if it hasn't been down yet, then continue to do storyline. okay, until your stars go back down. Once your stars have dropped, or you've opened up the second zone, it becomes greatly more easier, because once you farm the first zone, you can just go into the second zone, which is Skip Town, farm that zone. By the time you farm Skip Zone to nearly 5 stars, you can go back to the other zone, and you can vice versa. But after that point, all it's about is getting materials, heals, all sorts of stuff. And then once you've got those kind of things, you can choose to do story whenever you want to. You don't have to wait until you do it. All right, I'll see you in the next one.